It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
They'll hand it off. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive linemen? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try the jet sweep here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's...
Check this out, a fake. They'll try to throw for it. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score is 7-0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He lets it go on the move. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 39-yard attempt. This one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Castillo. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sooners are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Castillo. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Has the first down, still on the move. Brought down, but he's past the line of the game.
But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Gonna run it. It's Castillo. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Oh, what a move. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Hands off to the left. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this? And in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Extending the play now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 45. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, Yankee blue, Yankee blue.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man steps out at 28. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
Kick is good. That makes the score.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
14.
And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll work the clock here with the running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Brings up third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. In the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Trying to extend the play. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. 3rd down coming up.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.